hope you are having an amazing week. Today is Thursday, July 29th, 2021. I am meteorologist Liam Kenny, and let's jump right into our weather headlines as we head into our late portions of this week and then eventually into our brand new weekend. Now, because of several different areas of high pressure streaking across the United States, millions of people are going to be experiencing a massive heat wave on the way for millions of people all across the country due to very high dew points, and also the tropics continue to stay quiet because of a lot of dust and smoke. The smoke is coming from the wildfires back off towards our west, but more towards our east, we're still having a lot of dust come off of the Saharan desert. But let's jump right into our severe weather outlook for today and also for tomorrow. Here's a look at our risks for today. We are going to be seeing a marginal, slight, and enhanced risk on our SPC outlook. Thankfully, though, only a low to moderate risk of seeing either a severe thunderstorm or even a tornado today. Here's a look at our SPC map. As you can see, we do have that enhanced risk for portions of the mid-Atlantic in between places like D.C. and also the Atlantic City, New Jersey. And then as far as the threats go for today, we do have a moderate risk of seeing damaging winds. And then thankfully, though, only a slight chance of seeing any flooding, large hail, or even tornadoes. And then as you go ahead and take a look at our local area risk for severe weather, thankfully there is absolutely no risk of any severe weather today. A very marginal risk of seeing any severe weather, a very low risk of seeing either a tornado or severe thunderstorm today, but absolutely no risk as far as damaging winds, flooding, large hail, or even tornadoes go. So you all can take a sigh of relief or take a deep breath and say, no severe weather is expected today. Now let's go ahead and talk about this summer heat wave that millions of people are going to be expecting as we head throughout the next 3 to 5 days, especially if you live in the southwest, central plains, southern plains, and then also into the southeast. So here's a look at our atmospheric conditions. As you can see, we have 2 different areas of high pressure. One of them is stationary across portions of Texas, and then we also have another one that is stationary over the Kentucky River Valley. And as you can see by these arrows, plenty of moisture is being driven north from these systems. So we've got plenty of moisture being driven from the South Pacific and also portions of Mexico that's going to be driven all northward. And then on top of that, with associated with this area of high pressure, any moisture that is either here in the North Atlantic or here across portions of the South Atlantic Basin is going to be driven all northward to help fuel this massive heat wave millions of us are going to be expecting. So here are some of the factors that we're going to be seeing. Obviously, we have plenty of humidity out there. I mean, really, as you step out your door, you can just immediately feel like a weight on you. That is exactly what humidity is. And as you can see by our slider here, we're going to be anywhere from 75% almost to 100% on our risk. So plenty of humidity out there. Our dew points are extremely high, almost at 75%, which means that there is plenty of available moisture in the atmosphere. And as you can see by our moisture thing right here, we are going to be in that extreme category as we head throughout the next several days. And what does that mean? Well, that means the heat index is going to be well above average. We're probably talking heat indexes over 100 degrees, maybe even over 110 for some people. I don't think it'll get that hot if you live in the southeast, but if you live in the southwest, you're probably going to be experiencing heat indexes probably somewhere in this general region. If you live in the southeast, we're probably going to be experiencing heat indexes anywhere in this general region. But let me tell you, it is going to be very, very, very hot out there. So here's a look at our highs from Thursday all the way down to Monday. As you can see, Thursday topping out at 97. Friday is 99. Saturday is 97 again. Sunday, we're still cooking at 95. And then thankfully, we do get summer leave come Monday, going back down into the high 80s. But, going from Thursday all the way down to Sunday, we're going to be in the mid to high 90s. And as I just showed you, because we have so much available moisture in the atmosphere, we're probably going to be looking at heat indexes over 100 degrees, maybe even getting up to around 108 degrees. So with all of this being said, whenever you're outdoors, make sure you stay hydrated. Try and stay out of the sun as much as you can. Maybe stay under an umbrella, tent, or other shading devices, and just try and keep yourself hydrated. Make sure that you're, staying cool. If you have to go inside for a couple of minutes just to cool down, please do that. It's not worth either getting dehydrated, getting a headache, or maybe even getting heat stroke and having to go to the hospital. So let me tell you, just try and stay indoors and stay cool as much as you can, okay? These days are not going to be the days that you want to be outside. It's going to be extremely hot, and it is going to be gross outside. You're going to be soaking wet. It's going to be very, very muggy, and also very uncomfortable. So bottom lines from this heat wave, try and stay indoors as much as you can. So now let's go ahead and take a look at what we're currently seeing right now in the tropics. As you can see, there is nothing expected to form throughout the next 2 days. Now, why has this been happening? There's been several different things that have been going on that have been leading to all of this tropical activity. There really hasn't been anything going on in the tropics. Well, one thing right now, we have a lot of smoke coming down into our area because of all the wildfires. You can see it's been in this general region for a while, but now we're starting to see it. We're starting to watch it straight down to the south. So it started up here, now it's pushing down south towards our area. And we will also be on the lookout for some very hazy skies and also some vibrant sunrises and also sunsets. And last but not least, we are going to be seeing the air quality get into that poor stage. Now, another reason why the tropics have been so quiet is because we still have a lot of dust coming off of the Saharan desert. And what that does is as soon as that dust gets into the atmosphere, any moisture that is in the atmosphere that could potentially fuel up any tropical systems, it is going to dry it all out. So really, any moisture that's in the atmosphere that's basically like candy for tropical systems, it's going to be all dried up because of all this dust coming off the Saharan desert. So as we head throughout the next several more weeks to come, we're still going to be seeing a lot of dust coming off this general region that will still lead to really absolutely no tropical systems at all within our general area. So as we head into the late portions of this week and then eventually into the weekend, here is our local area 5-day forecast going from July 30th all the way to August 3rd. Now, as you can see, because I put those warning signs up, that means you have to take extra precautions because of this massive heat wave. Look at that. Friday, 99 degrees is going to be our high. We are 1 degree away from triple digits. There's not going to be really any rain, but it is going to be extremely, extremely hot. Today, we're going to be topping out at 97. Tomorrow is going to be our hottest day, topping out at 99. Our average lows are going to be dropping down into the mid-70s at night. Here is your weekend forecast. Thankfully, we will get some relief as we head into Sunday and then eventually into Monday because of another front heading down towards our area. We have about a 50 to 60% chance of rain from Sunday all the way into Monday. However, it is still going to be extremely, extremely hot. Thursday's topping out at 97. Friday's going to be our hottest day, topping out at 99 degrees, 1 degree away from triple digits. Saturday, we go back down to 97, and then thankfully, we will be on a downward trend as we head into Sunday and Monday, with Sunday topping out at 95, and then Monday, thankfully, we will be dropping down into the high 80s, but still, the high 80s is still very, very warm, especially for this time of year. So as you can see, Thursday through Saturday, you need to be taking extra precautions because of this massive heat wave. We are going to be in it for a while. Thankfully, though, we will see our lows go down into the mid-70s in the afternoon, dropping down into the nighttime hours. But still, try and stay indoors as much as you can because of the heat. I mean, look at that, 97 on Friday. Ooh, I'm already starting to sweat just thinking about it, okay? That's what we're going to be experiencing as we head throughout the next several days. So bottom line, stay indoors as much as you can, stay hydrated, and try and stay out of the sun as much as possible, okay? So that is basically it for today. Please visit my website above at www.liamsweather.org. Here's my Twitter at liamsweather621. There's my Instagram at liamsweather. And then last but not least, I'm also on Facebook at Liam Kenny. And last but not least, be sure that if you aren't subscribed to my channel yet, you hit that subscribe button and you turn on that notification bell so that way you get notified immediately whenever I post a brand new video. And also be sure to click that like button if you are enjoying the content, alright? So that is basically it for today. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great rest of your Thursday.